Hello and welcome to Manga Comic TV. Today we're going to be running a gauntlet, and stepping into the gauntlet, we have none other than Andrew Garfield Spider-Man versus Tom Holland Spider-Man versus Bully McGuire Spider-Man. Now, all three of these actors played Spider-Man at one point in time in the live-action universe, and all three of these Spider-Man have 2 or more movies to their respective name. And all 3 Spider-Man were considered fairly formidable in their respective movies. But if these 3 motherfuckers step into a room, who is walking out? Well, first, let's look at Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was considered incredibly strong, as he could effortlessly move heavy objects, and that's really about it as far as feats of strength goes in his respective movie. I mean, he did stop that bus with his foot when the concrete was breaking. And he did go toes with the Lizard, who's not exactly a big-time villain, but that dude was still kind of a beast. He also fought Electro, and one thing I will say about Electro, that motherfucker was a beast in the Amazing Spider-Man video game. He also took on Rhino, who apparently in some conversations is considered relative to the Hawk, but not stronger. So when all's said and done, that's definitely something. Like, that's not nothing. It's definitely something. Then we have Tom Holland Spider-Man. Now, a lot of people consider Tom Holland Spider-Man to be the strongest out of the 3. Now, most people come to this conclusion because his feats of strength, as well as the tech gifted to him by Iron Man, but of course he's also a genius in his own right. When we look at Tom Holland, at one point he literally held together a boat from splitting together, that is until he couldn't, and then he had to have Iron Man bail his ass out. We also see Tom Holland Spider-Man able to react to and throw him with the Guardians of the Galaxy, that is before he got his ass subdued and he had to get bailed out by Iron Man. We also see Tom Holland able to pick up cars and hurl them like they were nothing at high speed, as well as being able to catch Bucky's iron arm like it was nothing. Then on top of that, he also made Thanos stumble, which is an incredible feat of strength considering how hard it is to hurt Thanos to begin with. But last but not least, you have Bully McGuire. Now, as many people as there are that consider Tom Holland to be the strongest Spider-Man, there's also just as many that consider Bully McGuire to be the strongest Spider-Man. Now, first of all, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the only Spider-Man to have natural spinnerets. Even Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland were stunned as he was able to subdue their web spinners and left them looking at their pathetic little gadgets like little children, as they came to the realization that his Spider-Man powers are more on the biological level, making him more or less relative to an actual spider. Then on top of that, Tobey Maguire was able to stop a moving train while Tom Holland failed to even hold a boat together. And listen, I'm pretty sure the force of a moving train is a little bit stronger than a boat splitting apart, but I could be wrong about that. The funny thing is, it wasn't Tobey Maguire's strength even giving out from the train. It was the webs that were starting to make the buildings crumble. Then on top of that, he was able to tank one of Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs to the face. Mind you, these bombs were able to vaporize normal people instantly, leaving nothing but bone, whereas Tobey Maguire just ate that shit. Furthermore, we have reason numero uno why a lot of people consider Tobey Maguire to be the strongest. Because when we're talking about Tobey Maguire, we're not just talking about Tobey. No. We're talking about Bully McGuire, which was the symbiote emo Peter version of Spider-Man. And if you don't know anything about a symbiote, that would have been everything about Tobey Maguire, but amplified to the max. So if we put these 3 Spider-Men in one room and we ask which one of these motherfuckers is walking out, give me symbiote Bully McGuire. I'm taking symbiote bully McGuire. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.